Where did you live when you were a child?
I was born on the 11th of December 1947 and I lived in a suburb of Sydney called Arncliffe.
I was born in Sydney at King George's Hospital, George V, on the 6th of April 1946, and I grew up in Fig Tree, which is a suburb of Wollongong.
What do you do for a living?
I don't do anything for a living now because I'm retired.
Sometimes I teach, but most of the time I'm retired.
Have you ever been bullied in your life?
I was only ever bullied once at primary school. 2 boys beat me up. Later they became my friends. I don't know why.
Yes, I was bullied at school when I was in Year 7, and they put me in a garbage bin and put a lid on top of my head.
What has been your favourite birthday?
I suppose whatever birthday it was when I got my first 2-wheeler bike, and I guess I was about 12.
My favourite birthday when I was growing up was the year I turned 6 and I got a lovely dolly and a stroller for the dolly.
What has been your favourite memory?
I've got lots of favourite memories, so I can't tell you one favourite memory. One of my favourites though is watching your mother learning to ride her tricycle in the alley between our houses. She fell off all the time.
My favourite memory was growing up in Fig Tree and playing at the weekend with all my friends, and we read comics all day, or we played marbles, or we had carrot days and we'd pull out all the neighbours' carrots and sell them around the neighbourhood.
How many children do you have?
I've got 2 children. 1 boy, 1 girl.
I have 2, a girl and a boy.
Do you know what sort of house you have?
Yes, I was brought up in a very small old timber house in Arncliffe.
When I was a girl growing up, I had a yellow brick house on top of the hill.
Are you into sport when you were a child?
No, I was absolutely hopeless at all sports. I was a sickly child with asthma. Couldn't do anything.
Swimming mainly. I used to train for swimming after school every day.
Were you happy with school?
Yeah, I liked going to school. I always enjoyed the lessons.
Some of the time. I liked certain friends and I liked languages and learning English.
What sort of games did you play when you were little?
Cowboys and Indians was always a favourite game to play, and riding out on the bike, or sometimes going out camping in the national park, or playing marbles.
We played marbles, we played knuckles, we played cowboys and Indians, and we loved hide and seek games.
How did you entertain yourself?
Well, playing those games and also going to the movies on Saturday and watching Tarzan and the serials and listening to the radio at night.
I used to go for walks with the dog, or I used to play with my friends doing the activities I just told you.
What did you eat for dinner?
Or good things like tripe and heart and liver, and sometimes a roast lamb, a baked lamb on Sunday, the family meal.
For dinner we nearly always had steak and 3 vegetables, and on Sundays we had a baked dinner and ice cream and fruit salad.